What's good, y'all? It's Bahazir coming back to y'all with some post match commentary from City of Mayhem 25, King of Fighters edition. This is actually the first PC tourney that I've entered, so I'm just gonna go over my matches and hopefully y'all enjoy it. All right, let's get into the first set that I had. So my first set entirely was I can actually skip this part. Y'all ain't gotta watch through the character select. Oops, I went way too far. um, so yeah, y'all know I start with my boy May. Now usually May is my anchor, but I do swap him around with Kukri from time to time. Honestly, I swap all the positions around from time to time. Now I will say before we even get into it that my main issue is that what I did in this first game is what I should have done the second game, like putting May first. Because once I understand how you fight is when I need to put May first. Before I know how you play the game, I probably shouldn't put May first because I play a lot more defensive before I understand how you play. And his K was just really good. Like, he was just bopping me. Alright, like, we're not going to act like his K wasn't smoothing on me. But he did leave some openings. We took advantage. I was just happy with the way I played for the most part because it was like, okay, here he couldn't challenge. He could there, but I think he pressed too late. I think he was worried that I was going to do something else. Get the combo right here, try to set him up, but he catches onto it. Actually learned that from the other May players that you can do that to kill projectiles. Then I just got like really anxious right there and I messed up. And he took full advantage of it, as he should have. So out comes Hamaru. I should have. I just wanted to get that hit, and you can tell by the way I'm playing. Like, I am just trying to slash him. I'm not even blocking. I'm pressing every single wake up. Every wake up, I was pressing something, which that is a really bad habit that I have to get rid of. But sometimes I just go into that mode where I forget. Like, look, this match is not out of hand yet, and you might just throw it trying to hurry up and kill somebody. And here I actually messed up because I was on autopilot with that. I should have stopped earlier on. Sometimes I will do it on purpose though because you can catch people pressing something. So there's that. But not all the time, obviously. His Kyo was really the star of his team, to be honest with you. Like, his BJNA wasn't bad. His K-Dash obviously wasn't bad. But if we're talking about strictly, like, what he did... oh, yeah, so my controller actually just exploded right here. Just decided, hey, you know what? We're just not going to work. So I had to click it off and click it back on. Crazy, right? It happens, though. It really does. All right, so his Kyo just went to work on me. I ain't gonna lie. I do think I finally got out of here. I was really just confused as to how to fight Kyo. I probably played against like 3 Kyos my entire time playing this game so far, and most of them were just for lack of a better term, they play like bots. So I didn't really learn anything about his kit. And this one is, I wouldn't say like hella polished, but he definitely was doing his job. And so I just kept trying to take turn, got the anti-air here. Tried to get some type of setup, but he was just, he wasn't having it. And so right here, he threw his character away right there, which is great. He tried to get the read on me, but it didn't work out. I was not going to let him live after getting that golden opportunity, though. So we're down to anchor versus anchor. So like I said, for first game jitters, I didn't do horrible. I just didn't do as good as I should have. And of course, he got the hill BJNA. That was me trying to. I actually had a bad press there, but that was like completely me. It wasn't like lag or nothing like that. I did jump CD, and I was doing jump CD into teleport because you can do that. Like, immediately once he touches the ground, you can teleport. So I was gonna do that to go back. And had I actually done that right, I would have got the opportunity to delete him, right? I wouldn't say delete him, but I could have did some damage, got a setup, because I actually had like 2 bars, I want to say, at that point. So you just can't miss some opportunities, and that's really what got me screwed right there. It was definitely myself mostly, um, but mainly, like I said, my biggest thing was, not to get washed and to be able to see the mistakes that you make rather than just you just get beat up. You're not figuring nothing out in the process. Cause you get beat up and you're not learning anything in the process of the ass whooping. It really doesn't do you any justice, right? I was desperately trying to just get out of there. So I did. Now watch this. This is what really got me tight. Never mind. This ain't the match. This ain't the match. Um, Now, K-Dash is actually really hard to approach because of his options. And he did it to me right here, yo. Now, this is actually when I found out K-Damage actually had some crazy damage. Because I was just like, hey, yo, like, that was... Like, he didn't even use no resources, really. And he was building meter in the meantime. Like, that was really Kukri-esque. If anything, I would probably say K-Dash is probably, like, a better Kukri. Because his teleports, you can't do the same... Well, to my knowledge, you can't do his teleports the same way you do Kukri's. Right there, I definitely got impatient again. He was just putting the pressure on me right here. And I tried to do Shatter Strike, right? Because I had the meter, so I knew I could have went into the DP into level 1 that goes across the screen, and then I could have tried to go for a cross-up mix after that. But I just completely botched it, not knowing that he had a move right there in that stream that was going to beat out my Shatter Strike. I had no idea. And it seems nobody really acknowledges the fact that that's plus. I dropped a combo there. How I dropped it, I don't know. But yeah, people just do not acknowledge that is plus. Like, now granted, a lot of people don't play how, but it's like a lot of times when a heavy move is launched, I'm seeing it ends up being plus, but it's usually like really punishable before you block outside of blocking. Like on whiff, it's easier to punish. On block, not so much. Even then, if he went with like an invincible move there, I would have still been caught. So outcomes made. As you can see, I got nothing done. Right, like I brought How out. It looked like I was gonna do something, and then I didn't. So I went for this because I felt like, okay, maybe he'll wake up DP or he'll try to wake up grab, so I was just going to be ready for it. And I guess right. And was rewarded for it. Now, again, I still don't... Honestly, it's the worst thing about first to twos for me. Not like I said, if I played the character before, like against the character before, I'm not really so caught up in the first to two. But I'm a lot more. I'm thinking about it a lot more when I just don't have the time to adjust to the character. Like I don't have the character knowledge. Like I really like. I wonder how I would have done had I had character knowledge on Kyo. But yeah, he just did me dirty. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. Like, he didn't do nothing grimy or nothing like that when I say that. I mean, like, I really just was not prepared for what he was, putting out there. I wasn't ready. And it do be like that. So this is actually my second match. I don't know if y'all caught my Kaido Kid background. I am a big Case Closed stan, but an even bigger Kaido Kid was the character from Case Closed stan. So yeah, don't be alarmed by it. That's just where I'm at with it. That's just my thing. All right, so this match, one of my training partners actually plays Yuri, so it didn't really feel daunting. Because I will say this, I'm not gonna say he's a bad player. I mean, I can't really say he's a bad player when he took a game off me, right? But I can definitely say I felt like I should have 2-0'd him in this set. Now, granted, this is my losers run starting here. I'm trying to get back into my work computer at the same time I'm talking to y'all, and I'm unable to do any of that. And it's actually cooking me right now. But, yeah. So, like I said, he's really not doing her pressure the way it's supposed to be done. I don't even believe he was fully charging that. Like, it really seemed like more of a, I'm playing these characters because they're good or kind of hard to deal with, rather than I really know what I'm doing with them for sure. But again, I don't really want to like talk down on them because you don't know. You could just be nerves, just like it was for me in the first game. You know, you do that when you don't really understand. Because like when you're online playing with your homies, it's like you're more willing to try some stuff, right? Like it's like, hey, if I lose, I can just run it back with you next set. And a tournament, not so much. You know, you got that one chance to screw up and you're out of there. So you know, it could be that. The good thing is, if you're entering a tournament, you're probably trying to get better. So you clearly want to see what you're not doing well and what you can improve on and stuff. So you gotta give them credit for that, regardless. Now here, I think I botched this. I feel like I did. I did. I think you're supposed to do light there. I don't think you're supposed to do heavy kick there. I'm not sure, but he got out with the grab, which was smart on him. I get out the corner, snatch him up, and I think I got the kill with the jump CD. Now honestly, this is looking like it's looking like I'm about to take him to the cleaners, right? And K-Dash comes out, you know. Got my combo here. But, of course, I dropped that super that I really wanted to get. I honestly should have went for a reset. Now, here, I'm a little upset because I honestly should have OCV'd. You got to see it right here. I just dropped that. Now, don't get me wrong. He wasn't going to die off of that combo. However, I would have got a setup. And let's be honest. Most people with a DP, when that setup happens, it's going to wake up DP. Like, that's just keeping it a stack with y'all. That's how it goes. I do appreciate those blocks because, like I said, now this is the time where I actually did that on purpose. Now, that maximum was completely by accident, though. But the EX there was completely on purpose that time. So, it just not working out. It just didn't work out. But he got a nice conversion right here. I don't know if he was trying to reset me there or if he dropped the combo on accident, but I almost got caught. So, I can't say too much bad about it. And at this point, I was really just trying to get that hit. And I was just choking my combos for whatever reason. I want to say he kills me here. Yeah, I was getting my ankles took by his K-Dash. I can't lie. And I tried it again there, and then I tried to get the slash. I thought I was going to catch him on the way in, but he dodged right past it. But at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, May's out here. You know what time it is. Yeah, we're going to go for the dash. Because honestly, at that point, I felt like, worst case scenario, you might get some damage off. Even with 3 bars, you're not going to be able to kill me. So I just didn't care. That was just my mindset at the time. Like, it wasn't enough for me to care. It just wasn't. We're into game 2. Same situation. I didn't change my order because honestly, now I will change my order sometimes if I feel like I was just better off playing May at that point. But that's not something I'm always going to do. Got the good anti-air here. I was ready for the charge move. He didn't fully charge it though. Good anti-air on him. He definitely played with a lot more confidence in this second game though. Well, I ain't gonna say more confidence, but he played more so like his nerves were back to normal. He got the nice cross up there, but not really a great combo. Well, he probably just wanted to save meter too though, and I don't know how that anti-aired me, but you know, we're not gonna debate on whether it should have not. Now, I actually should have died there. Because that's Yuri and I actually play against one, I know for a fact I should have completely lost my Kuki right then and there. That move was my mistake. I did that. Which, let me point out another one that's really bad on me, is I have to stop doing that. Like, if I get the wrong input, I have this tendency to keep putting that input in until it works. And I just left myself wide open to die at that point and wasted half a bar. It was stupid. The positive is that it's a stupid habit that I understand that I have. Right? You know, I gotta work on that. But it'll come in time. Got the DP there though. And got the jump in, but I didn't get to finish the combo. I was hoping that he was going to push something there. Honestly, most of the time you see me do one of those where how I am absolutely expecting somebody to push a button. If I do EX instead. Now, I should stick to more of the... Oh, okay. I got a message that I was trying to see what the heck it said. Alright, so... Oh boy. I was getting bodied by Blue Mary, not gonna lie. Honestly, she's just one of them characters that just she just gets me. Right? Like she definitely can just I think mainly because she can low profile so many things and her air command grab is just to me just godly. That was a really good DP though. Good slide. I just got sick of it and DP'd at that point. I thought I blocked low there, but apparently I just didn't. I don't really know. He was kicking the shit. I mean, I'm so glad that he couldn't convert off of those, cause boy, my life would have been over. I'm glad I actually hit him there too, cause there was only so much he could do at that point. Well, matter of fact, I say maybe he wasn't sure what he could do. Now I should have killed him that last time. I should have killed him off of that too. So 2 times back to back. In like a 3-second span that I should have killed him. Did get the kill there, but wasted way too much time. Allowed myself to get hit way too much, and my opportunities to kill before that I did not take. Now here is you're gonna see why I felt like I should have 2-0'd. Well, I mean, that's shit. You see a lot of why I felt like I should have 2-0'd. I didn't get my super there. I'm not sure if that was me or connection. Not really sure. And now I could have got him into a really fucked up situation had I converted that combo. But instead, I just gave up my May and lost the game. So, here we go with the game defining, or the set defining game, I'm sorry. But to answer any questions that y'all might have about it, if you do have any questions about the run, or you decide you want some matches or anything like that to help me out, I am definitely not going to turn down any as long as I can find the time to actually run them with you on PC. I have it on PlayStation as well, but because most tournaments are on PC, I would rather play you on PC if at all possible. But I do have it on both just in case. The only thing I don't have it on is Xbox, and I do not plan on getting that at all. So that's dead. I mean, I don't know if it's on Switch, but I can't see myself buying a fighting game on Switch ever. We tried Smash, but that's because Smash is the only one over there. So, as you can see, I put May Point, and, you know, we off to the races. I went YOLO. I'm not gonna lie. And I could have, I wouldn't have died, I don't believe, but I would have been way closer than I actually was right there. But thanks to him dropping that, we get another chance at life. Well, another great chance at life, anyways. We don't have to play reserved, basically. That was a nice walk-up grab. That is actually a really good tool to have for when you're fighting against a May player, because You know, if you got reactions and shit like that, nah, I'm mad I dropped that right there though. I wouldn't have killed. Let's just be honest. I wouldn't have killed him, but I definitely would have had him. He wouldn't have been going for this, and I deserved that. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna catch him while he's sliding, and I did not catch him while he's sliding. I just got bopped. That's what happened. So, yeah, you absolutely hate to see it, but out comes Halmaro. We're just taking this. I'll just say, yeah. At that point, I was just like, yeah, I'm finna throw this guy out. Not fooling with you, fam. Alright, so now we're down to K versus him. And oh yeah, we actually did get this full combo into the level 2. You don't get a setup off the level 2, but you do, you still got the frame advantage, but you don't get like a true setup, I would say. Because they're on the ground too long. But you do get to at least like react to whatever they do when they get up. So it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Right? So out again. But we get the last hit that we need, go into super, and we take that set. So if anybody thought I was gonna go 0-2 in my first tournament, I did not. So we are good. I did not get thwacked. All right. That's just how it goes sometimes, though. And I will say this, full disclaimer. I can't say for sure whether it was just a game, right? I can't. And I cannot say whether it was just the connection. I truly do not know if it was just the game, his connection, or maybe we were just too far apart or something. I don't know. But when I tell you this match was really hard to play, it was really hard to play. And I just didn't want to be that kind of person. Like, don't get me wrong, I am trying to get better in this game, but I also don't feel like I'm so good that, you just can't take an L. Because, like I said, I'm here to get better, not for no other reason. But I mean, you can kind of look at the connection and tell it's not it, Chief. Right? Now, I did play Athena for a short stint. Well, I ain't gonna say a short stint. I played her when the game dropped. So, I do know her fuckery. So, I mean, you going to do so much of that bullshit. You do got to start doing some real stuff eventually. Although she does have some scumbaggy shit. Like, it's not act like she don't. Like, that right there. Now, I dropped, of course, and I could have died. No, he ain't had a meter. So, I got bopped there. Absolutely, positively got bopped. So out comes the mid. Now this is my true team order. I usually would just have Kukri first, Hao mid, and May last. But again, sometimes if I just feel like my matchup is better, then I'm all for it. Now, what I do need to start doing is I do need to start doing the kick version of that super, the one that goes straight across. Because I do see that you do truly get a setup off of that. And that was just clean. I ain't going to hold you. Because he waited until he got me to do something. Now, had I level 2'd, I would have almost killed him. And I should have done that. But, yeah, that sword hurt Box's pain. But at this point, I'm like, he gonna shoot something. And I'm just going to reflect it. And got the dub. So, we're not doing horrible. Is Clark coming out here? 2 of my training partners play Clark. So, like, I understand how to fight Clark, and I usually do pretty good against him. The real issue here is that he definitely played a different style of Clark than I'm used to. Like, usually the Clarks are really... Don't get me wrong. No, they will go Unger sometimes, but it's usually pretty calculated in how they approach you. So, it's like, you're usually getting some space to at least think. And... that was absolutely not the case there. Now, granted, like I said, I am used to him, so it's not like it's a matchup I just don't know. So you can't. It's not the same as the real thing, right? You just beat me. Now the connection was a little funky. We aren't gonna act like that was enough. I should have killed him here. I dropped that combo, and I'm not gonna lie. I personally think over everything else, not even just the connection, that is what cost me this game. Because I just lost like what 60%, 55% of my health because of a mistake that I should have killed on. Yeah, killed them. You know, saved a little time, got a little bit of health back, but now you got Terry coming back with almost 2 bars. Moving pretty much is going to damn near get him that. Or any confirm he gets going to give him that. So I get this here. And I'm upset about that one. It lagged right there and I was unable to go into any option. Like I couldn't go into Lariat. I couldn't go into anything. And when you whiff that, you can also block by the time that would have hit me. Well, I don't think you could have blocked, but anyway, even then, had I done Lariat or anything else outside of DP, because DP is not possible there, would have had a way out. So, I'm not going to lie, like that did not upset me, you know, because, like I said, I felt like I got hold. Now, again, I play Athena, I played her for a while, so once I understand how you're going to play the character, since I already have matchup knowledge against her, again, it's a lot easier for me to deal with you. And you'll see that here. We just gliding on her. Perfect punishes, getting the damage. I probably should went for a setup, but I usually don't do it too much mid-screen against people with DPs. Just because like they are gonna yank that guy out. We play it safe and just get the little, you know, just get your pokes, get your little one hits and take the rest of the health. You know, doing all right? We get a little bit of health back. We back over half health. We almost got 2 bars. Feeling pretty good about how the fight's going, right? Cool. Oh damn, I would lie about the bars, but about 1.5. Wake up, grab, cause I mean it's Clark. And okay, look like we doing good, right? You know, getting the setup. We going for it. I still think I'm supposed to do light there. I gotta like go watch another Kukri that's better at the game than me, clearly. But yeah, that was fucking me over. And this is where Kukri really struggles against Clark. I mean, everybody struggles in the corner, but it's really bad for Kukri because he doesn't have like a wake up crackhead option. Because if you wake up with teleport, even if you wake up EX, he can just punch you out of it. Or wait until you go to the other side and then punch you before you're able to do anything. Like, he really counters that shit extremely well. Like, with Kukri, you absolutely have to just keep the middle of the screen. If you're in the corner, you got to be the one applying the corner pressure. Which even then, you got to be careful about what you do because he can't just wake up armor grab on you. So it's not as simple as you would like for it to be. And he just worked me with how this was absolutely just look. He just outplayed me, bro. Like this wasn't the lag. Don't get me wrong. The lag mattered at certain points, but you can't say shit about this. This was just straight up. I'm in your ass. Like pause. Like he was out here. Like that's just what it was. Now this, you can actually like see the lag in the video, and that's what really just cooked me. And you can go into climax after this, which is insane. Because it looked like he had like no meter after that. Lost all of that health off of that. So, yeah, don't get me wrong, I was definitely upset. And I dropped there. I also dropped this too. And mind you, that almost never drops for me, so I just did not understand. And I pretty much just threw away the game with that drop. So, really unfortunate. But with that, my run came to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be trying to enter at least one tournament every week. And I will be doing post-match commentary for you guys. So, I appreciate the continued support. But y'all be easy.